Well, if you want me again, I'll leave it. 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 So I have with me this evening a young and upcoming brother who has made such an impression this season. I think his impact has been unmatched by any other, considering that he is a relatively new name to the local diaspora. Welcome to my brother. His name is Skinny Banton. Good evening to you. How are you doing?
Yeah, good evening. It's nice to be here. Nice to be a part of the All-Down Factory settings, and it's all nice. It's all nice feeling, nice appreciation, nice welcome, everything, you know.
Blessed love. And my brother, you are here in North America. I know you just witnessed the Labor Day festivities. Tell me what you thought about it.
Well, I never had that experience before, so I can't.
Is that your first time here for Labor Day?
Yeah, I can't really compare it with nothing else, and I think it was disappointing that the truck failed inspection, so I may not really know.
Right.
Not about Labor Day like that to really express anything.
Okay, so basically you were coming to be a part of the truck or to be on the parkway for the truck, and that didn't happen.
That just support Grenada vibes, you know what I mean? It's just ice Grenadian. The end of the day, I come to play mass, but I get to play mass.
Yeah, a little disappointed. Now, you are from which one of the tri-state islands?
I'm from Carriacou.
From Carriacou. Yeah. And how long did you start doing your thing, vibing with the music?
Well, I started from school, from, Fern and Frolic, Bishop's College, Fern and Frolic, different calypso competition. Yeah. I did, like, competition within schools, junior competition, like Grenada. So it's, like, from a young age. But growing in time and again, I realized you need to take it serious in order to, you have life to live and you have things to do, things to put in place. So
right.
The seriousness come along the way at a later stage. But I'll give it like 12 years in all, like taking it serious and getting the quality together and getting at a better level.
Okay. Well, let's just talk about the music first. Your music, the satisfaction you have with what you've done. We're going to get to the marketing and the publicity in what you thought was fair or unfair, but as of now, how satisfied do you feel in the direction that you're heading as a professional artist?
I satisfy from long. Anytime I go in studio and I don't record, I satisfy.
Yes.
I could only please myself.
But
and I always
you're pleasing the fans.
No, man, I please with me.
Okay.
I always please. Okay. Once I'm like it, better yet, but I always please me. I don't go out of my way to make nobody comfortable and make me feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
I just want her to feel comfortable.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this year, I mean, in my humble estimation, and tell me if I'm wrong, this year you've just really hit a spot. You hit a nerve. And listening to people talk about you and the humor in which you deliver, you're no stranger to, while making people jump up, you make them laugh. You give a storyline. So tell us about this Tabanka song. It seems to me that you've been down that road before and you're getting better at the Tabanka business every year. Is that what going on there?
No, man. Music in general, the thing is, we take life for granted. You know what I mean? Yeah, certain thing bring excitement to you one time and you feel like it's supposed to remain that way forever, but it's not like that. And for my growing, soca music came from Calypso. And Calypso was always a story or a message or reasoning then.
Yes.
It's like listening Calypso is like a big man talking to you as a child. It's you to take what makes sense and what makes sense from it, you know what I mean?
Right.
So growing and singing soca, I grew from a humble home. So all this jump and wave and run up and down is not really me in person. Okay. And it take a lot to get me to jump and wave, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I ain't gonna try to give people something that I don't really mean as a person.
Absolutely.
So instead of me running and say put your hand there and put your foot there and jump so and jump here, I prefer to tell you something you can relate to, listen to, understand. Right. Because the jump not really mean nothing, you know.
So outside of the hype and the hoopla and the pomp and circumstances, if you were to zero in into a particular area of the genre that attracts you most, that you feel represents your philosophy, would it be the groovy? Would it be the lyrical, social commentaries? Where do you feel like you've naturally fit in?
I sing reggae music.
Reggae.
I sing reggae music every day, any day.
Yeah.
It mean a lot to me as a person and a lot of people more than any other music in the world.
Okay.
Because I mean, from how I grew, reggae music was my father. Check. Can't really go into detail to explain that to you, but from listening reggae music, listening people who elder than you telling you the positiveness of life and the better moves to make and all these different things.
Right.
That will really keep me as a person and make me who I is today, because I know I could have listened dancehall and pick up a gun each time I hear a man say shoot a boy in the head. You know, in different ways. So I look to more the positive side of music and life in general.
So who were some of the influences earlier on in your career that got you to?
People like Nasir Fountain, Junior Kelly, Sizzla is somebody I always listen to as a youth growing, you know. Lucky Dube, Bob Marley, Natural Black and all the men came lately, you know what I mean? But there's the people who keep the positiveness of life in general, you know what I mean?
So what I'm hearing from you is that you're a multifaceted, multi-dimension type of artist, and your foundation is based on roots, positive vibe.
Yeah,
does that describe you?
It's all about who you is as a person, you know. You could only bring out what you think about or what you meditate, you know. And well, people always say, yeah, you seem to be a positive person, but we are positive people. It's the choice that you make with the ideas you get on the time that you do it and all these different things, you know what I mean? So
yeah, got you, brother. So tell us some of the songs that, okay, let's just say that you getting into an area of exposure that is new to you, and all of a sudden most of your audience that you have recently have known you by the most recent hits that you've had. Give us a little rundown of where you really start to vibe with the music and the direction you were headed, and then maybe you could tell us a little bit about the inspiration behind the Lifetime Tabanka, if it's a true story or if it's just humor, if it's a little bit of both.
yeah, well, it's been a couple of years, as I say. I started from young, so creating music from time to time. I meet different people. We try different experience, different experiment, and I mean working along the line with Caribbean Connection, Youngsters Production.
Youngsters Production, they're based in Sotels in Grenada.
Yeah. We start doing things whereby it wouldn't be similar to anything, you know.
Okay.
Or it wouldn't be something that we see every day. So we try going a different road whereby we don't follow the others. We do what we capable of doing, you know what I mean?
Right. And
like from 2010, we had about 3-4 official videos. We have music like We Ready, Wanna Make Up, Dynasty Man, Making Plans. And you know, from there and time go by, you realize, okay, that's more the real set of music, because why? After Carnival done, people still meet you and ball, hey, I see show that man, Dynasty Man, and we make it as a joke.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't just for today, we jump, and when we jump, it done. It's always a joke, always a talk, always. And it's reality at the same time, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Because if you're a woman on and you ask her about it, that no man. It's either she friend or she company, you know what I mean?
Right.
Co-worker or something. So that's just the life in reality.
Right. So it was just a general positive bit of humor that you added as another dimension to yourself. It wasn't any personal experience that inspired.
No, it is experience. Everything as I say ain't go exactly as I say it, but it's experience caused me to say things that I say, because each man in life fall in love at a point in time, and if you ain't fall in love yet, you would fall in love in time to come.
Yeah,
so
who say dreadlocks is not romantic.
It's just it's just life, you know what I mean? So from the feeling of disappointment and the feeling of emotion and all these things, it's just what it is as his human nature.
But you know what it is? It is amazing that I think, and I agree with everything you say in your philosophy and how you started and what inspires you, but I think the ability to show your true talent by expressing what could be a comfortable moment in a person's life, I think it really brought to the forefront your talent, the vastness, the versatility in you.
There you go, man. Life is real. At the end of the day, don't matter. You could try to create things that is not possible to create, and you could make it look like it is, but the realness side will never be there. So you always have to be real and stick to the real, you know what I mean?
All right. Yeah. So now the season in Grenada, and I have to say, and I've been in the industry for many, many years on various levels, and I have to be honest that I was not very familiar with a lot of your stuff. I heard the name and I realized that you were up and coming and you were knocking on the door in a big way. Oftentimes the one song that really gets everybody excited about you, like you said, is not the one that really made you who you were as a person. That being so, Lifetime Tabanka is a hit. And How you feel about it?
They say I have a lifetime Tabanka. Some say it's a game. I don't want to believe all woman is the same.
Lifetime Tabanka come from a long way.
Yeah.
People just see a Tabanka now and they feel well, you know. As I say, it was things from back then. It's like mash up the damn phone. That you know she man can't take it.
Right.
Say she making plan to hunt me, but not tonight.
Right.
And all these different things. So it come from way back when. It just reached to a point now where I prove everything to myself now. And I was forward enough to go and look for my problems.
So you get real comfortable with Tabanka.
So it's like, you know what I mean? By the end of the day, it's all music, it's all, you know?
Yeah,
And I try to keep it positive whereby I know people who are in love and people who get disappointment. I know fellas who would meet the girl and fight with them and take their phone from them in everybody's presence to touch it right there.
Right.
And if they see things, they might slap the girl right there too. So we ain't try to promote that.
Right.
So that's why I come and say, I won't say she bad, I won't say she good. They just have to leave her. You check?
Yeah. And
Some man can't leave.
and after that, the other line is left up to the imagination.
Yeah, well, you have to know, you know, as I say, from Calypso days, Sparrow and them would have said things we can't say as children, but they say it, you know? You know what I mean?
So onto the local carnival scene in Grenada, Catacomb, PT Martin this year. I don't know how much you focused on winning. I don't know what motivates you or drive you. But I realize that you were left out of the immediate competitions. And for me, I would tell you, as a mature person in the business, my brother, this is just a stepping stone. At the end of the day, it's the love that the people gives you that should really drive you to continue to buy.
Competition don't really matter to me, man. The reason I do competition because you have no other showcase where a young man who has talent could go by and say, okay, this is what capable of doing and this is what I could do.
Yeah.
So the only choices we have is to try to be a part of what they create for us, which is Soca Monarch and all these things. But
Right.
I love music more than just running on stage for 10 minutes to try to please 4%
Right.
while 100 people jumping and enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? So I don't like the fact that 4% have to give me bad feelings for no reason.
Right.
Whereby it set up disappointment for me. So competition doesn't really be on my mind. When you see me there, my mind clear.
Right.
Like whatever is whatever. It's
Now,
up
I have
them.
to tell you that, and it's not a knock to any one of the other artists who performed in the various levels this year and did really well. As a matter of fact, I think we've had about the best crop of young, talented, committed artists as we've seen in a long time. So by far, I can say that we're, I think, headed in a direction as far as the talent. The administration and the management and the marketing is left up to someone else. If we can get that level as we're getting from the artists.
The thing is, as a young artist, I don't want to say much because once a baby root, them will do anything
Yes.
to Spanky. You check. And at the level of music guys, it's always easy for them to say, alright, Skinny now come, he could step aside. But the point is in general, and it's real to everybody, but a lot of them wouldn't say it. The business in Grenada, the whole music business in Grenada,
The business of music.
So when you go by fighting to uplift yourself among something that not even uplift in general, you ain't going nowhere.